I want to start by saying is in the workshop which I have just been into, a woman reported that the disabled woman that she knows has been told that her daytime care is being removed. When she asked about what happens when I need to go to the toilet, she was told she should wear incontinence pads. This is Britain in 2011. That is an absolutely disgusting shame. And I've said elsewhere that sometimes you think it can hit me hard. This week I had to go to a meeting in my eldest son's nursery. We live in the borough of Westminster, a Tory run borough. All the nursery service is going to get privatised. All the teaching element is going to be removed from the nursery centre. All the sure start centres, the bulk of the sure start centres are getting closed down. This is Cameron's big society, and the idea that Cameron said, the promise that Cameron made, he'll protect frontline services, is a lie. He's attacking children's services, he's attacking the National Health Service. But what I want to say is this: the parents' rep and the parents' forum, who's not someone I think of as a radical, had said to Westminster Council, and they said to him, what is it you want to cut? He said, we do not want to cut anything, we want more resources. And I think that's their answer to every one of the cuts. Not just we want to stop the cuts, but actually we want more resources. We want more resources for the people in our communities who've suffered over the last 30 years. And there are people in this room who can talk about what those resources mean. The second thing I want to say is that I think we need to build for an action agenda. The point of the statement we're trying to move today, this is not a big programmatic declaration about this and that. It's a simple number of things, of dates that we want to set about resistance. The task now is, I think we know what we need to do. I think we know what's required. We need to do it. We need to build the 26th of March, and as everyone else has said, the 26th of March is not the end. We need to go for the 26th of March. In my opinion, we need to be moving towards something like a general strike. When we march together, we all come out together. That's my personal view. There's another lot of things inside there. We should carry the condemns wherever they are. We should be there in Sheffield when Nick Clegg opens the spring conference at the Web End. We should be in Cardiff when Cameron and Clegg on the same day are addressing the Welsh and Welsh conferences at either end of a park in the city of Cardiff. We should kick both of them into the Severn. And there's other dates that we should assemble. But I want to say this, I want to make a big speech. I think we should look at Egypt. And I don't just want to say rhetorically we need to follow Mubarak. But what was it that did for Mubarak in the end? And I think it's worth saying this. Last Saturday I was involved in a discussion on the television programme with a number of people in the Middle East, including an Egyptian academic. This was after the attacks on the demonstrations, when it looked possible that the militias, the police, might actually physically defeat them. And he said, we are having a discussion about tactics. And off camera there actually was a discussion. They clearly had a discussion that just simply staying in Tahrir Square was not going to do the job. There was a discussion went on, and we actually now know what happened. Then the first big demonstration went to the Parliament building, and what was it did for Mubarak when they went to the state TV station and they went to the presidential palace? And we need to think we need direct action, but at the end of the day, if we want to break the condemns, we need to go for the equivalent of the state TV station and the presidential palace and take these people out. That is the combination of direct action we need. But the second element, and obviously again, people in Egypt are thinking about this. You have to go from being a protest in the centre of Cairo into calling out the strikes and moving the movement down and down and down into Egyptian society. More and more people being sucked in, raising their own economic and political demands. And we need to start thinking. We need direct action on a massive scale, and we need the mass strikes. If the two things come together, we can break this condemned coalition. That is what is required. And in Egypt, there are clearly networks of people organising this at grassroots level. And that is what's required here today and from on. We need to build at a grassroots level to ensure the 26th of March is a massive demonstration. But to go beyond it, to set a strategic goal as breaking the condemned coalition. We need to remove them from office. That has to be a goal we set ourselves today, and discussions on how we're going to do that and building underground. I believe we can do it. I believe we can fight and win. This is the beginning, but we're going to fight. And I want to end by saying, I think I said somewhere else, I do not want to turn around to my son and say that we accepted this stuff, then what's going to come? I'm going to turn around and at least say we did everything we could to resist it. But I really want to say to them, we did resist it, and we built a better society. The thought of saying to a woman who's disabled she has to piss in her pants 24 hours a day is disgusting in the year 2011.